Shane Burgos and Charles Jourdain in the featherweight division. Now, Shane is taller. He is lengthier. And by a mile. I mean, if you look at the reach, it is 6.5 inches longer than Charles Jourdain. He is in the prime of his MMA career. Again, he's taller, he's lengthier, he's got more experience, especially towards the top of this UFC featherweight division. Whereas Charles Jourdain, against the top tier MMA fighters, there's not really many of them. Andre Ewell, Lando Venado, Julian Erosa, Marcelo Rojo, they're all kind of journeymen outside of the top 15 guys that are just, moving around and things like that. Every time he sort of gets that step up in the UFC's featherweight division, he tends to lose. Des Green, Andre Fili, and then Joshua Coulibaly. All of these fights, he's getting that step up. Even Julian Erosa, he tends to lose those fights. This is another fight. He's going from Andre Ewell, Lando Venado to freaking Shane Burgos, a top 15 featherweight in the world. That's most recent losses are to who? I mean, look at the guys that Shane Burgos is out there losing to. Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett, and Edson Barboza. Josh Emmett's about to fight for the title. Calvin Kattar was just in a main event with Josh Emmett, and Edson Barboza has just been in a couple of main events in this featherweight division. This is a pretty big step down in competition, especially in the fact that Charles Jourdain is going to be nowhere near as good as those other fighters that Shane Burgos has been fighting, not to mention the height and the reach advantage. Now, again, I haven't mentioned it. This is going to be fight of the night. This is going to be fight of the night, no matter what. There's no other fight on here that can take this fight as fight of the night. Jack Shore, Ricky Simone, maybe. The only way this fight is not fight of the night is if Shane goes out there and knocks out Jourdain, or if Jourdain goes out there and knocks out Burgos. That's it. Or if freaking Yair Ortega is a bloodbath. This is going to be fight of the night. Now, Charles, his game plan for this fight, come forward and make it a freaking war. Shane Burgos' chin has been a little bit questionable since that Edson Barboza fight. I don't know what was really happening there. It was just a little bit weird. And then Josh Emmett cracked him a little bit there. I don't know what the chin situation is for Shane Burgos here, but the game plan here for Charles Jourdain is literally to go out there, pressure the heck out of Shane Burgos, and look to land some huge shots on the feet, make it a war, and knock out Shane Burgos. That is the game plan of Charles Jourdain. The game plan for Shane Burgos is to use that height, use that reach, and as Charles Jourdain is trying to make it that war, make it that fight of the night, make it that banger fight in the featherweight division on this main card, pop him. 1-2, 1-2, leg kick, and just keep on moving, keep on moving. I mean, you have a 6.5 inch reach advantage. That is like that much that you can keep on continuously hitting the shots right down the pipe. The left hook as he's coming in is going to be all money on Charles Jourdain. So I'm going to go Shane Burgos to win this fight. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just the only thing that worries me is the freaking chin. I mean, 9 times out of 10, Shane Burgos should go out there and just pop him 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Stay at range, stay away from the big power shots of Charles Jourdain, and win this fight by decision. But there is that possibility. I don't know what the chin situation is like at Shane Burgos. If the chin isn't there, those odds of Shane Burgos winning this fight decrease significantly. Again, I'm not Shane Burgos. I don't know what his chin is feeling like. I don't know what he's looking like in sparring and things like that. I don't know if when he's sparring he's getting rocked and things like that. I don't know. That's what we're going to have to decide and figure out once fight time actually does happen on UFC Fight Night, Ortega versus Rodriguez. But it's a good one. It's a fight of the night. I'm going to go Shane Burgos by a unanimous decision.